The housing market is continuing to get worse and worse day by day. And now we have mortgages. Mortgage demand is the lowest it's ever been in 22 years. 22 years, guys.
Mother of God.
It's getting worse and worse and worse. Well, my name is Orlando and welcome to my channel, and we are going to jump into this. Well, we know the reasons why mortgages have been in low demand. It's because interest rates are continuing to go up and up and up. It's causing individuals to lose buying power, and individuals do not want to go from a $200,000 house to now affording an $80,000 home. That's just what it is. So let's jump into this. Mortgage demands plunged to 22-year low as worsening affordability deters buyers. But here's why prices will still rise. Well, you guys can stop that by, if no one's out here looking to purchase these overpriced homes, prices will continue to go down and not go up. Mortgage application rates plummet last week, and the latest sign, rising interest rates have started to temper demand in a booming housing market. But experts note plunging demand won't quickly pull prices down due to historically low levels of inventory, with some forecasting prices should continue to rise throughout the year. Now, here's the problem with that. I just did a video where I showed inventory is continuing to go up and up and up. And what's the reason for this inventory going up? Well, the reason for the inventory going up is because people don't want to buy homes at this moment, right? So if no one wants to buy a home, then obviously people still need to sell their homes, and they're going to still put them on the market. It's just the market is going to determine what that price is. But we're still seeing individuals come down on homes that were already overpriced. That's the problem, is individuals still do not want to get into the housing market. If you knock down 20% off of a $100,000 overpriced home, instead of you getting a $100,000 profit, you're getting $80,000 profit. And people can see through that. And on top of that, with high interest rates continue to go up, no one wants to really get stuck paying that high of an interest rate. We're almost at, I think last time I looked at it, we were at that 5.8% range. So that's not good, especially when just last year we were at 3%. It's not in your best interest to get into the market right now, not with high interest rates, and right around the corner is a recession. Mortgage applications fell 6.5% from 1 week earlier in the week ending in June 3rd. In a statement, the Federal Reserve efforts to combat inflation have made home buying more expensive, and as a result pushed down both purchase and refinance applications to the lowest level since in 22 years. Though they've plunged earlier in the pandemic, mortgage rates have skyrocketed since the Fed started hiking rates in April, with the latest fixed rate mortgage averaging about 5.1%, up from less than 3% 1 year earlier. Just like I said, it went from being 3% 1 year earlier to being 5.8% right now. Now, that is a huge jump. Now, remember, I did a video where I was talking about what does interest rates rising do? How does it affect an individual? And let's just talk about the average individual. 2% changes how much they can buy by $200,000, guys. Isn't that crazy? $200,000, it will change your buying power. And for most people, if you go from a $300,000 house all the way down to a $1,000 house, you are not in the market. It puts you automatically into the renting category. So that knocks a lot of people out of the game. And $300,000, you know, that's a good size house, especially here in the Midwest. But let's say you go and you spend $500,000, you're going from $500,000 down to $300,000. That may put you in an area that you don't want to be in. I know that may sound crazy, but that is the case in some areas, you know, school-wise, location-wise, all that other stuff. It just really is deterring individuals. Now, what's going to happen when the Fed raises the interest rate 4 more times, guys? 4 more times, it's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Individuals are going to stop. They're going to stop, you know, completely even looking at the housing market at all, and it's going to bring prices down. So I'm at disagreement with this article when it says that inventory will continue to make prices go up. I don't believe that. I believe that if individuals stop buying homes like they are now, and we go into a recession, prices will come down. Then it says the median new home price hit a record of $450,600 in April, soaring nearly 20% year over year. So what should you do in this current housing market? With mortgage rates continue to going up, with 4 more interest rate hikes happening, with inflation going through the roof, with gas prices being super high, with grocery bills continue to be on the rise, what should you do? Well, with all of those red flags, guys, you should hold off. I believe this is not the time to jump into the housing market. Let this all play out. Sit on the sidelines. If you have to get into the rental market for 6 months to a year, I really highly suggest that, just to see how this plays out, especially if you're an individual who sold a home that was quote unquote considered overpriced and you made a profit. Good on you. But taking that money and dropping it into another overpriced home, I think is a mistake, and I believe you should just go into the rental market, wait it out, wait until these housing prices come down, and then jump back into the market, hence saving you money and allowing you to keep that excess money that you made in your pocket. And then also individuals who are wanting to refinance. If you're refinancing, more than likely you had an interest rate at a great 3% or less, or mid threes or whatever. It is not the time to jump into refinancing. I mean, you better really need that money before you decide to go to a 5.8% interest rate. Even if you think in the future it's going to rise and you want to take advantage of the prices now, I just don't think it's a good idea to jump into an interest rate that will be 3% higher than what you currently already have. But once again, this information is for you to use this to your best of your ability, for you and your family to understand this data and understand exactly what's going on with the housing market, for you to make the best decision that you possibly can. But I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here, guys. It will help you learn about this crazy housing market, the insanity in this housing market, and also get into your first rental property. Also, check in my description below. I also have a membership program and some useful links, free credit report and whatnot. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.